My website has been designed for STEM in middle schools, a school-wide initiative. The purpose of the website is to give teachers access to an easy, reliable resource that can give them internet and technology based information so that they can incorporate website designs and innovation into their lesson plans. So the homepage basically is going to cover the definition of STEM education, and then we go with an innovation, why we should actually buy into innovation and the 4 C's and STEM. And then what are the 4 C's and why use them? I like this quote. It is important to offer an authentic educative experience and promote students' development of what we call success skills. Success skills are the traits we want our ideal graduates to possess when they enter college or the workforce. These skills include creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, and communication, which is the 4 C's. You'll notice that there is a video here. This video is going to be used as part of the staff meeting at the beginning of our school year. So it would basically
Successful
start.
tools make a successful school. Red Oak Middle School.
Okay, then we go back to our menu. You notice that we have our technology tools, and they are organized by collaboration websites, communication websites, critical thinking websites, and creativity. You'll notice that each website has its location and it is linked with a brief description of what each website does. Let's take a look at one of these. Let's take a look at readworks.org. So it will open up and tell the teachers what it entails. So this is a great resource for reading comprehension, and it has articles very similar to News ELA, except it is a free content website. Then we have a Google form that teachers can look at, and they will be able to give their names, the subject that they teach, and they could grade the score on the collaboration websites. None of the scores are required questions, but if they want to add something to the website, they can add it here. I will be looking at this documentation and data to update the website on a monthly basis. Our next page, you'll see that we have our teacher suggestion page. When we get the suggestions, or when I get the suggestions, I will put them here under each area that each teacher teaches. Art, band and orchestra, career technical education, which is CTE, English language arts ELA, English language learners ELL, exceptional children education EC, mathematics, science, and social studies. So they will have their own location for the websites they would suggest to their colleagues and coworkers. Now my STEM event is going to be Family Code Night. This is a new organization that really started out, I think, 2 years ago in California. And since I am teaching computer science, I thought it would be a good idea to bring the parents in with their students, letting the community know that computer science is now being offered at my school. And I've put in a date for September 10th, and I've blocked it for 5 to 8 because I want to make sure that there's a rotation and that I get to as many parents and students as possible. And if you're interested in looking this information up, they're at familycodenight.org. And the next page is Student Resources. And you'll notice that the first one here is Cyber Chase by PBS Kids. It's an interactive activities in data, environment, fractions, holidays, measurements, money, patterns. Students and children will have fun in that environment. I actually went into it and played a little bit. The CSI Web Adventures is an introduction to forensic science. Then we have the EGFI, which explores engineering and engineering careers. Then we have code.org. And again, all of these are links. It's an introduction to computer science and programming/coding. And we have Kinetics City, which is a science experiments, games, activities, and challenges. And then I actually put in a link for NASA with STEM activities. And if you clicked on that, it will come up. So if the teachers have decided that they want to give them some exploration time, they can go to that web page and have them work on that. The teacher shelves is basically a bookcase. This is where I will be adding any of the websites that get moved from the first page, which was indicated here in the tech tools. Anything that gets changed and moved over, if it gets a low score, will get moved here. I will be putting a button on there and putting it as, for example, the button will say September 2019. That will probably be the first time I edit the website from using teacher input and feedback. Okay, so that is where this will go. And then the last thing are my references. You'll notice that all of the references are here from articles that support the fact that STEM and the 4Cs work together to incorporate engaged children and get them to think critically. Then I have 2 articles that they can go to. The first one is teaching problem solving skills, which goes along with that critical thinking. And then there is also a PDF that the NEA organization put out, and that is a full guide of what the 4Cs is. And lastly, there are some websites that they can go to understand the 4Cs, STEM and the 4Cs, and even a safesearchkids.com. Thank you for your time, and I hope you get a chance to review the video and website.